Explore the enchanting world of music through Fred Blak's extraordinary sounds. Delve into the magic of his melodies available across all your favorite platforms: Tidal, Google Play, YouTube Music, Deezer Music, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and Spotify. Let yourself be carried away by a symphony of emotions as Fred Blak's tunes transport you to a realm of pure musical bliss. Whether you're on the go, unwinding at home, or powering through a workout, his music is the perfect companion. Experience the seamless harmony of Fred Blak's tracks on Tidal, groove to the beats on Google Play, create unforgettable moments with YouTube Music, let the music flow on Deezer, feel the rhythm on Amazon Music, sync up your soul with Apple Music, and join the global party on Spotify.
Hello and welcome to Beauty by Jen. If you have or haven't been here, hello and welcome to Beauty by Jen. If you have or if you haven't been here, today I have the honor and pleasure to be with hip hop artist Fred Blak, who has a very amazing discography. So if you would help me in welcoming him to the show today. I do appreciate him taking the time to be here, and he is a very, very busy man. So without further ado, I will bring on Mr. Fred Blak. How are you doing today, Fred? Mr. Fred Blak, how are you?
What I'm good. I'm doing good, you know what I'm saying? Happy to be here.
I am happy that you are here. You are a very busy man, but I finally got to link up with you, and I'm so happy about that. Now, I'm not going to take up too much of your time because you are so busy, so we are going to get right into it. So if you don't mind, can you just introduce yourself to everyone? And you don't have to give too much, just whatever you feel like telling everyone, and introduce yourself, please.
Yeah. I go by Fred Blak, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hip hop artist, based in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Originally from upstate New York, around Albany and Troy and Newburgh, around that area. And I love music, you know what I'm saying? It's been instilled with me from a young age, and I just kept on with it. It's still going with it.
All right. I'm glad you're here. I listened to some of it. I hope that was all of it because I tried to listen to all of it. But if it wasn't, I did, in fact, listen to it. So, all right, let's quickly get into it. Can you tell us a little bit about how you started in the music industry?
Yeah, well, in the music industry, doing music in general, it's been, a long, long time ago now. It's been like 20 plus years, definitely. I first started young, just before it, got more serious and I got more detail hit to the actual industry and business and different things, different ventures with it. Started early, up in New York. My older brother, which is part of the crew, he go by D-Walk 85. He's part of Hip Hop Cinema, which is our collective. And also my cousin Frank Rizzo, you know, start they were rapping, actually start rapping, recording, and seeing them writing on their notebooks, and that naturally that inspired me to want to do the same thing. And from then on to I say but just to jump ahead a little bit from that, I actually started tapping into the actual business of the industry more of, I'll say, 2000 into 2017, 2018. That's where it really be more formed of en route, going, like I said, into the actual business of music.
Got it. And can you tell us how you chose your stage name?
Yeah, well, see, that came about. Man, for a long time, I went by Little Black. I was on the, I was on the wagon of, I was a huge Lil Bow Wow fan when he came out. He's a year or two older than me or whatnot, but either way, when he came out, and just Lil Wayne and all the Lil. So back then, I went by Fred Blak, Lil Black. I apologize. I went by Lil Black, LIL, for a long time. And then probably about my freshman year of high school, um, I not too long ago seen the movie Drumline. So there's a part in the movie where the major or the the sergeant, the bald head guy, I forgot what his actual title was, but I remember a part in the movie he said Black Adonis. So just hearing that just started to stick with me too. So after a while, I actually dropped Lil Black and picked up Black Adonis for a long time. But I never actually used it like on record recording, but just at the time that was the name I was carrying for a long time. And then it was just like I still like that name, but at the same time I was getting older and a lot was changing with me and a lot of my experiences and my thoughts and the way I wanted to even approach music. So it was just like, where can I put? I was like, you know what? I want to put my name in. I actually like, I want to put my name in it, but I want to make it ill, like, like something different, something like you can see commonly, which is black. You hear black all the time, but like I said, I spell it the way I spell it is Blak, which it's not for the color black, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud black, all that, but it's not for the color black. It actually stands for best living, attacking, and killing.
Oh,
So
got it. Got it. Okay. Keep
yeah,
going.
and just to be honest, I don't know, it's just something I just stuck with not to let out, but just be honest, probably you and the viewers are like a selective few that actually know that. Like I don't really and I just I want to kind of keep, not really known like that.
All
But
right.
once it gets known, like, people who knew my name the whole time, they're like, wow, I never knew that. It's just
All
like,
right. Okay, so I got it here first. Everybody, Jen got the exclusive. That is
yeah.
why he is Fred Blak, the Fred Blak we know now. Okay, how would you describe your musical style? I get a little New York vibe, a little, I don't know, Brooklyn. What's your musical style? How do you describe it for us?
The feel of which, and to me, I feel like would be considered the golden era of hip hop, as far as going back to Wu Tang, Tribe Called Quest, just all that, just Biggie, Tupac, just, Snoop and Dre, just that time, and of course KRS-One, Rakim, and Coogee Rap. So I'll say I'll give a feel of that. Like you could tell I'm birthed from that. And like how you said, you can hear with me, it comes naturally. Like I don't try to rap like, hey, I want to rap like Biggie or I want to rap like, you know what I'm saying? It comes naturally because I am originally from New York, upstate New York, and I haven't, to be honest with you, I've been living in North Carolina since 2002. So I always just still carry that. Like, of course, I still listen to a lot of music from New York also, but it just, like I said, me just rhyming and making music, that feel of it just comes naturally. And also, I would say my style is like unorthodox in the way too of my approach when it comes to the way I might say certain words on the beat or the way I'll rap on the beat. You know, it's just like, and that I do aim for. I definitely do aim for. I want to make sure I sound different. And make people, it's just like how I love to hear music. I love to hear them songs and them lyrics when you be like, damn, did he just say, hold on, you know what I'm saying? You try to put it together. You like, damn, hold up. You might even have to grab your pistol. Like, hold on, he said, like, I love hearing that. So at the same time, I love to plug that in too. So I want to take people on a journey. And then nowadays, I don't want to do things and it be considered, okay, and somebody hear it. No, that's not how a beat's supposed to be structured, or that's not how a song's supposed to be structured. Like, where's it really written at? Like, this is how it's supposed to be if it's your art. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a certain type of song, of course, or something like that that includes that actually includes like a structure type thing. Other than that, like, it's your art. You know what I'm saying? You come with how you want to come with it. Like, your first verse to a song could be what, 6 bars. You might do your second verse, it might be 10 bars. Why not? Like, is that not considered right for real? So
Right, right. I understand completely what you're saying. And like in that era, they told stories in their songs and their raps. And like listening to your music, that's what I got from that. And it was like a variety of stories and like the double entendres and everything. And it really flowed. So I'm wondering, like, what kind of messages are you trying to portray in your music?
I really want to put out the fact that, hey, you can really rap out here well saying what everybody else is saying. And I don't want to sound cliche,
Right.
but I know you hear that a lot of people probably saying that, so some people saying that hey, I want to make sure I sound different like this. Yeah, but I don't. And there's no knock to like if people do a certain type of music or anything like that. But I just want it to be more people rather than my age, older, younger, to be like, you know what? Yeah, even if I want to do that type of style on this song, but hey, I really want to do a song like this, but I just didn't want to step out. It might be looked at this way or not, like be worried about not catching the buzz like that. And all actuality, I might very well be that song that put that person on another level, you know what I'm saying, or persons on another level. So I just, and plus I want to play like just more nowadays. Cause when I was younger, I did a lot of like, um, yeah, I want people, put the puzzle together. But at the same time, I did like a lot of drug references and gun bar and so clever stuff like that. And but now I'm more of, like I said, I'm older. I have children, so I'm hip to the fact that I know they bump like Young Boy and different people like Rod Wave like that, but I'm hip to the fact that they might, what I'm saying, they might actually throw on my tracks. You know what I'm saying? While I'm not around, let me check that out. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what these people talking about. You know what I mean? And I just want to hear just something they can hear, bob their head to, and be like, it's not what I usually listen to, but okay. You talking about son, okay. You
Right.
know?
Right. Can you walk us a little bit through your creative process?
Oh yeah. Um, well, as far as like
Like how you come up with your lyrics and your beats and your flow.
Okay. Well, see, far as with the beats now, wow. I can say with the beats, I really something that sounds. This might sound kind of obvious, but I want to say something that sounds catchy to me when I hear it on a beat. But at the same time, something more nowadays, a lot of times, something I could be like, wow, this sounds different from what I might usually pretty much rap on or have rapped on, I should say. And it'd be like wow, this sounds, this is, like this is ill. This is different. It's not just that, that boom, 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 boom like that. With the this the bar pattern. So far as with the beats, I just want to kind of like wow myself or make myself be like, that's different. Or almost convince myself at times. Like, okay, yeah, well, I'll rock on this. You're like, all right, I think I can come up with something on this. And then like just and I said with lyrics, it could go from my motivation for my lyrics go from anywhere from just being an artist. I'll pull something from my life. Honestly, currently, it could. if it's just so, I think about how ill it is. Like when people could hear certain songs, but they really knew this really came from. This happened with my homie the other week, or this happened to me like yesterday if I wrote this, or and it's like, or even you could think back from some other time before, and it'll resonate with what you're talking about on the track, and you know what I'm saying. You can bring it together like that, or just kind of like you might hear a certain beat, and you might be like, it kind of give me that Raekwon feel. So then it kind of make you hit the. So when you're approaching right, you kind of like you got, what I'm saying. You got to make sure you come with that woo flow, like you cutting people with swords and all that, like how they say you got to make sure you got them darts. Make sure your darts is right. So it
Right.
just yeah.
Do you have any like rituals or habits that help you stay productive?
Um, pretty much I'll say be honest, reading, reading, listening to hip hop music, and no, I honestly I say listening to music. Let me just say that listening to music and just hearing certain artists and just being like, just being inspired to even if I don't actually make a song at the time or a beat, I still might just jot some lyrics. Because I might hear a Prince song and be like, it might, I might even hear, let me be specific. I could hear Raspberry Beret and be like, put me on my say the right song, you know?
Yeah. Have you now I know the answer to this question already, but have you collaborated with other artists or producers?
Yes. As far as what other artists, I could say, just even close to me, I could say I worked with my brother D-Walk 85, which is an artist with Camp, with his hip hop cinema, and also He's part of the group Wolfpack, which consists of me, Fred Blak, D-Walk 85, and Jay Hustle. And so it's two artists right there I work with quite often, D-Walk 85, Jay Hustle. I work with man, good man, we called him Youngin when he gets around us. It's just a name that he had. He really was a youngin. He still is young. So he's probably like 19, 20 now. But at some point he was, don't get me wrong, he might still be signed with him or like that. I don't want to say anything wrong because I don't know specifically. But either way, he had linked up with Moray. And so I think he started going by Gutter Baby Edge, something like that. Yeah, which he sings and raps. I worked with him on a few songs. Yeah, he actually, when he first started doing music, he came through working with us, you know. Also, man, man, oh, I can't forget, which is on my upcoming project. I haven't put any songs yet to it, but Built for Tough. Yeah, I have some beats from him. Well, also Big Cass, which, him and Ford, both Vietnam legends, North Carolina legends, you know what I'm saying? But, also Big Cass, as the people know out here, incredible rapper, producer, multiple hats, is, incredible brother, And he's steady, dropping projects, inspiring, really inspiring brothers out here to cook up, like, do their thing. It's I who else can I say? It's some Frank. I don't know how I can forget this. Frank Rizzo, uh, which is my family, my cousin. Yeah, he's in Maryland.
Right.
And, yeah, so work with him quite often. Phenomenal rapper, very inspiring too.
So we can say a large number of people. We can say that.
Large
And
number.
right,
Yeah.
right. And if he forgot anybody, he apologizes. He tried to list everyone, but he just can't remember right now because I put him on the spot. So it's Jen's fault. I put him on the spot. Now, what are your experiences working? Like, what are your experiences like working with other artists and producers and stuff? Like, how's the experience for you? Like, do you all like get along pretty good with, the ideas and the concepts, or is it like headbutting, or is it like, no, let's do it like this, or?
No, it's more like, as far as like, you talking about working,
Yes.
working with the artist.
Yes.
I don't know, it's usually pretty good working with them, and so I think, for the most part, for the few people, like I said, it's quite quite a few more people I work with. I apologize, I just can't think of at this time, but all the dealings, honestly, that I have with people have been good. They really have been good. It have been feel like it been any shakiness or shadiness with it. As far as what people I dealt with, as far as through the music. Yeah, just knock on wood, but things do happen. You never know what. Yeah, I'm speaking now. I might think like that, but yeah, everything been cool with people I dealt with. Thank God.
Are there any artists you want to work with in the future, like your dream person to work with?
It's yeah, it's ooh, yeah, it's a lot. Wow, I could say Chris Brown, uh, everybody from Griselda Records, um, Pete Rock, Jadakiss, Styles P, Nas, Dave East, just just a
Right.
lot, a whole lot. No wonder,
Right.
who, J.
Yeah.
Cole. Come on now,
Mm,
like
yeah.
I, I don't know. Somebody else might be, oh man, I would never,
Right.
you know.
Okay, so what have been like the biggest challenges you faced in your musical career?
Me being a family man, I could say, I should say a lot of it has been certain times is being away from my family. From no, I'm not gonna say it from like I've been away from my family for like weeks or anything like that, but just in a few days, couple of days, or a lot of hours during the week, leaving off, and at a point. See, I say it's something because at a point I said a few years ago, like we would come out in the Fayetteville more. Like prior to that, throughout the years, we've been performing, especially my brother, D-Walk 85, performing a lot in Fayetteville. But like I said, like a few years ago, we've been coming out more, you know, and it's kind of like coming to shows and people, people either seeing you for the first time and things like that, or they're into a different type. Like, what I'm saying, you're not their vibe or whatnot, and so kind of like being at some shows, it's kind of like, it's like, damn, who's this? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of feeling like you outside of like, uh, yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, you know.
So what
And
are
then we get more
Oh,
love.
go
We get
ahead.
more love coming out. Yeah, my bad. I
No,
apologize.
go ahead. Go
We just
ahead.
get more love now. We just get more love coming out the shows, and people knowing who we are as far as hip hop cinema as a whole, whether it be like Fred Blak or Wolfpack, DJ shouting us out and things like that, so it's different. You get that love once you've been putting in that work or showing up to different events and, networking, which plays a huge part. Yeah, I'll be honest, if it weren't for the music or even me, like the type of, what I'm saying, jobs I have, I'm more, what I'm saying, discreet, more chill, laid back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, doing music, you gotta be more out there. But I will say it really does make a difference. So if people who are like, yeah, I want to do music, but I don't really want to. I'm not saying you gotta go out somewhere, you gotta jump all in everybody's face, like, hey, but it really does help to do a lot there, perform and talk to other people. So people really be digging yourself, and then they wanna work with you and just it's great. It really is beneficial to network and get out there too. So just want to plug that in there.
So that's a great segue into what are your proudest moments and achievements?
We got a Best Producer award, which was appointed to D-Walk 85 through the Stage Radio Awards, which is a radio station based in Fayetteville. And they do awards. They were doing awards every year. And a few years ago, got that award. And actually, we was one of a couple of songs that we had on their radio station, which they was getting spins like all around the world. Like really doing their thing. Um, so we was getting a lot of plays with that, a lot of love. Uh, and I'm be honest, how lots of moments of just like going different shows, just meeting a lot of people doing great things in Fayetteville and even Raleigh and Charlotte. But I say proud, just honestly, just for my video to just even come on the TV and for my moms to be rewinding it back, like rewinding it back, like just numerous times, and for my kids to be watching it and be just like had that Kool-Aid smile. That just to me, like as of right now, I just nothing. All the daps and what I'm saying. Shout out somebody that got his love is cool, but like I said, that tops it right there for me. It just nothing could be better right now than that to me.
Right. How do you prepare for live performances?
A lot of times, I'm not gonna front. One of my go-tos is just a habit I've just been doing the past few years. I'll throw on the documentary, the show. I don't know if you remember that documentary. Russell Simmons did it. It had like a lot of different from the '90s. It had like a lot of different people on it. A lot of times I watch that, and I don't know. I just feel very inspired seeing Biggie and Wu-Tang on the stage and all that in Japan and different, Naughty by Nature. So that's one of the things that I just get hyped up off of that, and really I just throw on the songs and just start working like that, and just really just have fun with it, just project like I'm around, like in front of the crowd and whatnot, no matter where I'm at, whether I'm actually on the stage rehearsing or honestly, if I'm in my room, like, like, hey, like, yo, I gotta,
Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite part about performing on stage?
I say that contact with the fans, like the eye contact with fans, rapping the words, and you feeling like, you know what I'm saying? You get that feeling like you going off. You feel me? Like you get that feeling like you going off,
Right.
and then yeah, and for
So,
somebody to be
oh,
looking
go
at
ahead.
you,
I'm sorry. Go
my
ahead.
bad. But for somebody to be looking at you and nodding their head like, yeah.
Right. Do you have any memories from the stage that you like remember the most or
Um, on this, oh wow.
if you don't, that's okay. If you don't, that's okay.
I don't right now. Other
Right.
than I just love being on stage.
Okay.
I just oh no, you know what I do. One time we was in Wilmington
Mm-hmm.
performing at a show, and the mic and not the mic, the our song was playing. We was performing, and it ended up getting messed up. So the track was off. So it was just like if you didn't know the song, you would have been performing the song. You didn't know, you would have been messed up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I kept going. Like I knew my words. So it's like, and then I killed the performance. Like it could have went dope. Cause if I if I know the words or half know them or however, it could have been real bad. But I knew the words and I really hyped up my crew. You know what I'm saying? And we blazed the performance. The crowd
Right.
went crazy. You
Right.
know, and they just let me know that prepping really paid off. You know what I'm saying?
Can you tell us about your latest project?
Yeah, my latest project. I don't have the specific title only because I'm going in between a few titles. But the runner-up, I would say Black to the Lab could be the possible name for the next upcoming project. In which on this project, I'm actually making most of the beats that's on it. You
Okay.
know, which is very dear to me because like I'm a go on a song how I want to go with it. You might hear me carrying a note. You feel me? Or trying to carry a note, how you look say. Depending on how how the beat is, how the vibe is, or how I get inspired on the track. It be all love. I want to get to a point I don't want to feel like I'm holding back within myself as an artist. Cause a lot of times I felt like I didn't do certain things or attempt certain things because of somebody else's reaction or preference of me, right? And you can't really do that. You know, you might try to do that, but it's not right. If you want to be free, and that's real, you know.
So, what kind of vibe can the listeners expect from your latest project, or a theme or vibe?
Well, theme, it's gonna be more coming like I'm here to the rescue. You know what I'm saying? Black to the live. It's like Superman hitting the phone. Look, excuse me, Clark Kent hitting the phone booth, and then turn to Superman. You know what I'm saying? But my
Right.
thing, back to the lab, like back at
Right.
it. You know.
So, what message or feeling do you hope your music imparts on the audience?
I want I want it to be like I want to go for how I want somebody. I want to give them the go for how you feel type of type of vibe, type of thought. Don't be like, well, I want it to be this type of rap, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be if I do it in much of a concept, I want it just be like a little much of a concept, really, because I just like I said, I don't want it to be more of like how the vibe might feel, or just like something different. Like especially if it sounds different to me, like you don't really hear stuff like this. Then I definitely be like, you know what? I need to push, I need to go put this out and let it be felt. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna like it. Because you know what I'm saying? You gonna hit on something. Somebody gonna. You gonna make somebody be like, okay. I didn't think, what? Okay. All right.
So, what can fans expect from you in the future, in the near future?
I feel like they could expect from me just more videos with my music, because that's what I plan on doing a lot with this. Like a lot of these songs that I dropped this next project, I wanted to have videos, and maybe even, I apologize,
No problem.
maybe even mini movies or something like that. Just something.
Do you have any long term goals for your musical career?
Yeah, as far as just, I want it to definitely resonate, years down the line, the people that hear it, you know, and motivate. I wanted to motivate people, like they want to try different approaches. If they're in a crowd of people that's doing like 50 people that's doing this type of music, or it's like in this type of music, I want to be able to, hey, still chill with y'all, but hey, this is what I'm on. I'm coming with something,
Right. What
you know.
advice? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you good.
What advice do you have for aspiring hip hop artists or rappers who are looking to break into the industry?
What message I would have for them?
Right. You know, a new guy, a new woman, up and coming?
I say, what you feel like is you, and what you feel like is hot, go for it 110%. Like, I say it like that. I keep hitting on that because for so long, like I said, I feel like I didn't try different things, or I didn't really go hard. Like personally, I feel like I should have been going hard with certain things as far as with my career, you know.
Right.
And and really, when you feel like you're unmotivated, find motivation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like find inspiration. Like what, like especially like, even if you don't have a beat, because everybody go through something. So how somebody might just jot notes down, you know, or just jot their feelings down or something like that for whatever reason. Just really, if you do music, take the time to try to channel them thoughts, and even if it's just a couple of lines, put them down on paper. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and try to not try, have a plan, but just try not to really really puzzle yourself as far as like when things don't go how you think they should have went initially, and let that really deter you for like really pushing on with it. And you know what I'm saying? Don't let things be like, oh, just because I dropped this song, I felt like we're gonna go crazy. It's not getting that response initially, or it don't get that response you think it should be getting. That don't mean it's not that joint. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an example of song. I done heard some songs. It probably took me even honest truth, it could be my own song. It could have took me about 10 times to hear that song for it finally to be like, oh damn. Even for myself, listen to my own verse, like, yo, homie was saying something on that joint. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it just don't give up. Like, if it's what you want to do. Now, if you really don't want to do it, we doing it just cause your homie doing it. You gotta pick and you gotta do to do your thing in life. But if it's what you want to do, really push for it. If you sound crazy to somebody, because we all sound crazy to somebody, we all sound great to somebody. That's just one of my thoughts. But yeah, I'll say just really push, and don't let everybody in to what you're doing. You know, don't make yourself that available to the people. As far as people who try to be like, we love what you're doing, but in reality, they probably just want to connect themselves to you because they know you have that vibe, like that aura around you. You're gonna, if you don't hit superstar status per se, you're gonna have motion. And I feel like people can pick that up from people, and they'll kind of just try to connect themselves to that person and just use them. So just really be careful about the people you let in. You know.
Is there anything you wish you knew when you started your musical journey?
Yeah. You really have to put money into yourself a lot of times. Really, you really have to really invest money into yourself, right, and into different things, and and really promote. You know, whether you do paid promotion, your own promotion, however it is, like you have to, because a lot of time, I'll be honest with you, like especially being younger, like teenager, even in my 20s, I thought, oh, you nice on, you nice on the mic, somebody, people here, they like, oh, you know what I'm saying? We gotta hook them up with a deal, gotta set them up, see what's up, But,
Right.
and I really thought like that. And that might be some people's situations, I don't know, but it's really not like that. Cause you could be very nice and nah, it's really not like that. It's like, yeah, somebody hear you and they might be in a certain position, you know what I'm saying? They might have their own label that's doing things on a different level for business wise or broader audiences and things like that. It's still like, well, okay, we'll keep working. You know what I'm saying? They might assist you with certain things or plug you in certain things, but even with that, like, yeah, it's not like, yeah, somebody gonna hear you be like, let me sign homie, put homie on 160 Park and all, but yeah, you really have to invest in yourself, put that money up. You really do,
Right.
and whether somebody connect with you to put money up also or however, but you really, yeah, like you really have to put money into stuff. Like I just wish I knew that earlier and just not having that, because I didn't know. I legit didn't know at a certain point.
Right. What's your favorite song of all time?
Oh wow, that's tough. See, that's a tough one. Are you speaking rap, hip hop, just in general?
Any song you want.
Wow, if I had to choose one song,
One.
wow. If oh nah, and nah, you're saying wow. See, in general, if I had to pick one song, I'll say, all right, I could at least say it would probably come from Michael Jackson, which I'm a
Okay.
huge Michael Jackson fan. Ah, it would, wow. Then it'd probably either be Rock with You or probably Rock with You or man. Or either Rock with You or Jackson 5, I Want You Back.
Okay. All right. What do you do on your free time?
In my free time, I spend a lot of time with my children. I have a lot of children. I have 7 children.
Okay.
4 girls, 3 boys. Yeah. Spend time with my children. I do some reading, researching different things. Also, I might shoot some basketball, play some, do some football. Uh, I do some working out. I just, start back working out. Just, I tighten up. I switched up my eating lifestyle. I went from, I had ate pork for like over probably no, about 15 years, right?
Okay.
But I within the past year, I stopped eating beef, chicken, turkey. Um, I eat fish sometimes. I might do shrimp sometimes. Might even do lamb sometimes. But for the most part, I don't eat meat like that anymore. Like I might eat meat twice out the week. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even every week. And
Right.
so with that, it helped me a lot. Like with my body. So I would say that's another reason I'm hyped to get back to hitting the stage. Cause I know the performance is gonna be iller. You know what I'm saying? Have more of that air.
Right.
You know. But yeah. Also, um, I just try to elevate. In life just look for ways to elevate life. Yeah, pretty much, you know.
Right. Well, I want you to know I did listen to the Black era and it was banging. I have to tell you, like, it just took me back to that place, like you said, when I don't want to say when hip hop was great, but just that air, that vibe that, hip hop once had. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed on my S,
Yeah.
like I enjoyed Bust a Move, Shift Focus. Like, I mean, you really got some good tracks on there. Well, you guys, because it wasn't only you, it was
Yeah.
your team, I'm assuming your friends or whoever. Y'all killed that. And, I enjoyed it. I will continue listening to that. And also, I want you to know that I genuinely admire your style, your music, the words. Like, it's just a reflection of your artistry, like it's like the passion you have for your music. Like, I enjoy that and what you bring to this era of music, because like you said, a lot of times, like, it's like that's missing and you want that back and you brought that back, like not just from other artists from the past, but you're helping keep that hair for, the younger generation. Like you said, like, you want your kids to hear your music and say, hey, this is good music. And I really enjoyed that. I thought it was exceptional. I really appreciate you being here today. I've been trying to get you on here for like weeks. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you finally were able to come on. And I just thank you for sharing your talent with us here on Beauty by Jen. And on a deep level, I look forward to your future endeavors and please keep us updated on that. I'm going to make sure I have all your information in the description box. Do you have any final words for us?
Yeah. First, I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate the love, man. I Those songs are real dear to me off the Black era, because that's when we really started getting back into banging out, the tracks, getting the tracks, start cooking the tracks back up. And at the time, I just want to say I was listening to KRS-One, the boom bap era, so that inspired me. And I thought Big Crit, Catalactica, he created his own planet on the album. Um, and I was just listening to a lot of Wu Tang, a Tribe Called Quest, and that really influenced the theme of the Black era and the vibe of it. You know what I'm saying? So that really played a part in a lot of what you hear of that. And man, just I really started back getting it. Just be honest, I really started back getting into my bag for really putting that pen to paper, and I was just loving it, especially with Shift Focus. I just want to speak on that real quick because that is a song. That's one of the only songs I've ever done, and that's the only song on the Black era that I actually wrote before I got the beat. So I actually wrote that song out. At the time too, I was listening to Jay-Z's 444. So just hearing that, that really just sparked my thought for writing Shift Focus. So I feel like hearing some of that, somebody might, who you might could see that, but it was just, I don't know, just something about the album. It just made me want to write like that, and and just came out. I really amazed myself the fact how it came out. Putting it with the beat and how it just really all just came out, and just hearing it. You know, I'm like, yeah. You know, it was just wonderful because, like I said, the lyrics were made before the beat, like completely. The verses, the hook, and just like I just felt so great within myself at that time, just writing. Like I'm still young. I'm 35. Um, but at that time when the Black era was getting made and dropped, I was 27, about to be 28. So it's actually 28 when it dropped. Yeah, when I dropped out, I was 28. So it's like I still had that, you know, I get excited now, don't get me wrong, but it was still, you know, like that, ooh, like that, you know, just really had that juice about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I just want to say, I love hip hop. You know,
Yeah.
I love music. But I say I love hip hop because that's the majority I listen to, and that's what I do, and that's how I live my life. Like even I speak, you know what I'm saying? I throw in the nine in and just naturally, just different things. But I just want to say, you know, I just appreciate anybody who takes the time to listen to my music, peep the videos, which I have, you know, a few videos on YouTube. Um, I just, you know, I appreciate you, Jen, you know, for having me, and linking up. I know it's been a minute, but I'm glad we finally did it, and it's great. And I just love your vibe. I feel like really gonna take off. You are taking off. Let me say it. Let me speak it right now into existence. You are taking off. So salute to you.
Well, with that being said, thank you, Mr. Fred Blak, for being here. Like I told Fred Blak, I hope that he will return back to the channel whenever he wants to. You know, that's our honorary guest, you know, so whenever Mr. Fred Blak wants to come back, he is more than welcome. I'm gonna wrap up the stream and speak with Fred Blak before he leaves, but I'm gonna wrap this up. So thank you all for being here. Like I said, I'm going to make sure that I put all of Fred Blak's information in the description box. And I'll also have a little presentation put together for him. So you all will be able to pull up all of his information to find him, stay up on what he's doing. I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Like, you are what makes me want to do this. So thank you all for being here. I hope you guys have an amazing night or day wherever you may be in the world. And with that being said, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. And I love you all. And with that being said, I am out of here. You guys take